Flexible strength. Tai Chii 360. You're. Come on in, fam. Come on in. Let's get it. Oh, okay, there you go. I was wondering where you all were. Soul group, come on in. Come on in, fam. Yes. Hey, soul group. Okay, now everybody's coming in. I was getting a little concerned. I was like, what's going on? Where is everybody? Hey, welcome back, fam. Did you all get to check out the live stream yesterday? Self-mastery. Did you get to check that out? Yeah, that was a good one. Hold on one second here, fam. This ain't gonna work. That's not gonna work at all. This will work. Did y'all check out the live stream talking about self-mastery? We almost did the complete live stream. Didn't quite finish it, so there will be a second part and a third part that goes even further. We were talking about self-mastery. What is self-mastery? Different steps to take us along the path towards self-mastery. But we did not talk about what I like to call the five gatekeepers. 5 gatekeepers, and that's coming up in our next talk about self-mastery. So 5 gatekeepers are, hey soul group, the 5 gatekeepers are the 5 things that keep most of us in humanity from actually getting to the point of self-mastery. 5 gatekeepers, that's going to be part 2. Maybe, yeah, that'll be part 2. That'll be included in part 2 on the live stream for self-mastery. I may do it today. I don't know when I'll do it. I just like to go. Whenever I get the feeling, I like to just go. And you can always catch it on a review. You can review it because it'll be on my page. But sometimes I just get that feeling, that urge, and I just go. I just jump on and start talking. Those be the best live streams. So I was incognito yesterday. Yeah, I was incognito. Let me ask y'all a question, soul group, before we get going. And thank you all for such tremendous support. It's just overwhelming, the love that I feel from the group. It really is. I never knew, or I guess I took it for granted, how phenomenal the support is that our community actually gives. It's blowing my mind. Honestly, family. So let me ask you a question, and then we'll get it going here. I'm playing around with this new music, by the way, so forgive me. But let me ask you a question, fam. Let's give a description for anyone that's new in our group. Let's give a description in regards to what is chi? Because I use that term quite a bit. I use it a lot. So now imagine being in a community where people were speaking and using words and you didn't really understand what the words were. Of course you could go and research, but wouldn't it be better getting it an explanation directly from the source? All right, so we have new members in our family. I want them to feel at home. So in your own words, in the description or in the comments, type in what the word chi means to you. Yeah, we want our family members to feel welcome here. We don't want them hearing jargon that doesn't make sense to them. You know, if I start throwing around a bunch of military terms, most people are going to be lost in here because it's like we speak a whole different language to people who are not familiar. We have to keep that in mind, family. A lot of us been doing these arts for a long time, and sometimes we forget what the basics are because they become just normal for us. It becomes like just a normal spoken language. So what is Chi? Now, the reason why I chose that particular word is because although we're doing physical body training here, you know, an important aspect of the training, Tai Chi training, you know, we're talking about having strong, flexible body, mind, and spirit, right? So in order to have the strong, flexible body, in order to contain the energy, which, like you just said right there, Sister Neptune says life force energy, Chi. Gary says universal energy. Tracy says energy. Right, it's energy. Right, and we have various types of Chi, right? We have the Chi that we get from our parents that came down in our DNA. We call that the prenatal Chi. That's the Chi that was passed along to us down our family line. And it can go back thousands of years. It's in our DNA, it's in our genetic code, right? Right, that's super powerful Chi. And that Chi is stored, according to theory, it's in our kidneys, right? So once we burn up our prenatal Chi, we're done. But there's also other Chi. There's other sources of Chi and other types of Chi, right? We get Chi from the atmosphere. We breathe in Chi. It's the air. There's energy in the air. Oxygen is air. It animates our body. Without it, we're dead, right? So also, one of the reasons that I'm big on eating and promoting eating real, live foods. Real live foods, fruits and veggies. Why is that? Because fruits and veggies, they get that universal Chi, that universal prana. So the sun, right? The fruits and veggies absorb sunlight, but also they're rooted in the ground too. Those fruits and veggies, they're rooted in the ground too. So they're also getting that earth Chi as well. So here you have the earth and the sky Chi coming together inside of this apple. And now I'm going to ingest this live living apple. So now I get the benefit of that same Chi. So that's one reason I believe in eating real live foods. Right. Getting the energy as directly from the source as possible. One of the reasons that I'm completely against eating foods that have been prepackaged, put in boxes. Could you give us an idea, because different schools of thought have different concepts? Right, so I'm working on that right now, brother. Right, so different schools have different ideas, different thoughts. So some of the yogis, they talk about Chi being prana. Prana. Same thing, they just give it a different word. Even the procedure, the alchemical process that we talk about, the Nadon, you know, the changing the Chi, because we want to store the Chi in the lower Dantian, right? We talk about that all the time. Storing the Chi in the lower Dantian, right? Then we want to mix that Chi with our Jing, our life essence. That's why we don't want to throw our seed all over the place. We don't want to weaken ourselves, right? We want to mix the Chi and the Jing, and then the Chi and the Jing comes together. Those two combine and they make the Shin. They strengthens the Shin. We all have Shin, but the Shin can be strengthened. right, instead of depleted. So now, why did I choose chi today? And we can talk about a lot with chi. It goes on and on and on and on and on. But simply because we're doing flexible strength. Flexible strength, we have to get our containers. Our containers, our bodies have to be able to contain the energy. So why gather energy? Because we want to build up an abundant amount of energy, right? So why would we gather energy if we're losing the energy at the same rate? Because it's leaking out of our bodies in various ways. We have chi leakage, right? Doesn't make sense. So we must strengthen the body, the vessel, in order to be a good container that can hold the energy, the chi that's coming in. And also, not only can it hold it, because unlike yoga talk about having chakras. Their chakras are wheels, right? That's how they think of it. To me, it's the same thing. But we think of the Dantian not as being a wheel, but as being a reservoir to collect and gather the chi, not necessarily as a wheel. You see, but through the alchemical process, the breathing, we create fire. The fire creates heat. The heat causes the chi to rise from the lower Dantian up towards the heart chakra. From the heart chakra, it continues to rise up until it gets to the upper Dantian. So we have heaven, man, and earth. We're going to get into some movement in a minute, family. We have heaven, man, and earth. We have sky on the top, which is heaven. We have man in the middle, and then we have earth on the bottom. We're in between the positive energy up top, not meaning good or bad, just mean positive like an electrical charge, right? So positive coming from the sun. So the fruit are absorbing the sun energy or the electric energy, and they're also absorbing the magnetic energy from the bottom. So here we ingest that, and now we're eating real energy. We're actually getting energy directly from the source. So we just helped somebody out with that. Welcome, family. Let's move on, because we can go deep on this. I just wanted to brush across the surface just so people can understand kind of like what chi is. And just looking here, general consensus is that basically chi is energy. We can agree on that. Basically, chi is energy. Welcome, fam. One more question. Did you all check out the live stream last night or yesterday evening about self-mastery? If not, check it out, because it's a lot in there dealing with a question that someone asked me. They said, Sifu Holmes, why do you continue to train Tai Chi for so long? You've been doing it for so long. Why do other people as well continue decade after decade for training? And I gave my answer. My explanation was simply because of self-mastery. And there's so much information in there talking about self-mastery and how self-mastery can help us in all aspects of our life, not just in this Tai Chi world, not just in this self-defense world. That's very low. That's very low level. It goes way beyond that. Way, way, way beyond that. So here we go. Let's go, fam. Let's bow in. Greetings, by the way. Greetings. Center the self. Center the self. So bring our mind, our body, and our breath, everything into center. This is the center that we focus on. Checking our posture now, because posture is very important. Talking about a container, our body being the container. So the container has to have the appropriate shape. The container has to have the appropriate shape in order to hold the energy, in order to be a vessel. All right, let's go. Let's begin with that exhale, that breath out. Let's begin with that breath out, which causes us to sink down a bit. And then it begins to rise back up as we breathe in. And of course, we know that we're breathing in our nose and out of our nose. And we know that there's so many benefits to that. We talked about it before. So many benefits to breathing in the nose, out of the nose, how it simply puts us into that parasympathetic state of being, the opposite of fight and flight, right? The healing, the love frequency, the meditative state of mind. Thank you, Sifu. Thank you to each one of you, soul group. Exhale on the way out. Very good. Hey, let's do 3 breaths of air here. Inhale. Now imagine bringing up the breath up the spinal cord, up the spinal column. Breath all the way up to the top of the head, and then down the front of the face. Remember, this is the microcosmic orbit. If you're not familiar with the microcosmic orbit, it will behoove you and simply help you to understand the practice if you take a little time to do a Google search so that you can understand the microcosmic orbit in more detail. All the way down. That way you can get more in tune, more familiar with the terminology that we use, and you don't feel lost when we speak. Inhale. And over the years, you will have a toolbox full of traditional Chinese medicine terminology. And you'll simply know more about your body, because that's really what it's all about, knowing more about ourselves. They say, know thyself, right? Follow me here, fam. Circle. They say, know thyself. It's written all over the temples from those who studied the body and self-mastery. Know thyself. Once we're able to master ourselves, we don't have to figure anything else out, fam, because we're in tune with the universe at that point. And the universe is working in our favor. There's nothing to worry about. Whenever difficulties come, we simply know that those difficulties are precursors. They're coming before bigger and better opportunities. That's it. So don't freak out. Yeah, there's bigger and bigger opportunities coming, family. Right after these difficulties. Oh, yeah. Oh, you didn't know it? Well, I'm here to tell you. Bigger and better. Bigger and better. Here, rotate the arms, the shoulders. Let's get three rotations of 3 on both sides. Fair enough? 3 of 3. Inhaling as we pull the shoulder up and rotate back. And then exhaling as it goes down. I'm feeling a little kinky today, family, physically. A little kinky. Let's work this out. All the way out. Change sides. Breathing in the nose, fam. Stick with the breath throughout the whole session, and you're going to notice a phenomenal difference. Trust me. Your body is going to start building up so much fire just by sticking with the lesson, with the breath throughout the whole time we're here. Oh, it's a big difference as opposed to being with the breath, then going away. Change sides. There's a big, big difference. Yeah, your body will turn into a furnace, family. Your body will turn into a furnace. Trust me. Your body will become more and more alkaline. Your blood consistency changes. Everything changes. Inhale. Because of the oxygen. Because of the changing of the oxygen coming through your nose, the air. Change sides. Right side. Because as we breathe in and out of the nose, and that breath travels through here and passes through the nasal canal, passes over our sinuses, and the body begins to transform and create that nitric oxide. Oh boy, now we're doing inner alchemy now. Change sides. Yeah, the nitric oxide, family. Going to cause those vessels to begin to vasodilate. They get bigger. the heart tissue, the cardiovascular tissue, all of that begins to open and allow more oxygen in, more nutrients, see? Further and further away from the fight or flight mechanism. Change size, last set. And then we begin to get into a deeper state of relaxation. And by being in that deeper state of relaxation, we become more in tune, not only with ourselves, but everything inside of ourselves and everything outside of ourselves. Now that's being powerful. That's being super powerful. It gets no more powerful than that, family. Both shoulders forward. Inhale. The exact opposite of fight or flight. You see, fight or flight is good, but just for the moment. Just for the moment. We don't want to live there. The more we spend time in the fight or flight, the sympathetic nervous system gets overworked. Then we have all of these common occurrences that are so common right now. High blood pressure. Heart disease, heart attack, stroke. Fight or flight. What a lot of people have not come in tune with is the reality that the majority of civilization right now, not only in America, the majority of civilization is spending most of their life in various degrees of the sympathetic fight or flight lifestyle. Living in fear, angry, unhappy, sadness, heart attack, high blood pressure, diabetes. Yeah, it comes from emotions as well. It's not just from the food that we eat. Our emotions play a big part, fam. Both arms are going to float up front together simultaneously. Inhale up. Breathe in all the way up. Expanding, opening wide. Open the chest. Flex the chest. The thymus is in there. The thymus is in there. There you go. The heart pump. Inhale. All the way back. Now here's an exercise we can do while we're exercising. This is an exercise that we can do while we're exercising. This is a mental. So I want you right now to smile. Smile. Just smile. You know, the smile, that creates a whole different type of hormone. Even seeing people smile creates a whole different type of hormone. So as you smile, I want you to imagine smiling inside of your body, smiling at each and every organ. Go ahead. Smile. The internal smile. That's the loving energy. Now you can radiate that because the heart transmits energy, you see. Yes, that's opening your heart. So take that heart energy and let it radiate throughout your whole body and then let it come out. A lot of people may think that it's so unreal because they just don't know that we have an auric field. But a simple Google search is all it takes. The land of information, the time is here. So much information available. You don't want to read it, you can watch a YouTube video. Oh boy, we're so spoiled. Now once you gather all this knowledge and information, we have to bring it together and embody it. Arms circle down. Arms circle down. Full rotation. Full rotation. That's it. Circle the joints in the shoulders. Full circle. Now also, family, as you circle the shoulders, let the body rise upward toward the sky. Yeah, and then down as you sink down. That's what you want right there. Tailbone takes you down. Inhale. This is like the eagle. The eagle soars in the sky, right? Gets way up high. He's the highest bird in the sky, the eagle. He flies alone, the eagle. But he can see the prey below, and he makes eagle's claws right here, talons. And he gets the prey, and then he takes off again, way up in the sky. We become the eagle. Open the joints. Open all of your joints. Do it with your mind, family. This is training you can do with your mind, see? One by one. Shoulder joint open. Elbow joint open. Wrists. Fingers open. Everything open. You're the commander. You're the commander of the vessel. The body is the vessel. The mind is the commander. That's it. Super powerful. Breathe all the way through your whole body, fam. Exercise the breath. Nostril breathing. Wings turn into eagle's claws and eagle's talons as you sink down to grasp the prey. Last one, inhale. Now, I want you to find a small circle that helps you change directions. Watch me here. You can watch me to do it. We're going to reverse the shoulders motion. So watch. Don't stop. We want to keep our chi flow going, see? We want to keep our energy flow going because the shoulder's already open. We want to keep it open. You see how it changed? Right. The stopping and going is, it's not what we want to do because it stops the flow. Right. That's it. This is the bear now. A bear like just swimming on the river, on the canal. Right. We're still working shoulders. But also the legs are pumping, fam. The quadriceps are pumping. As we sit down and rise up, inhaling, we're making these vessels strong now. Strong containers. Strong, flexible containers, not stiff. Not stiff and stagnant, but flexible, able to change. That's it. Flexible and able to change. Stiffness is a sign of death. Stiffness is a sign of death. Flexibility is a sign of life, youth, and longevity. You ever see a young sapling, a young tree, right? The branches are nice and flexible. But as that tree gets older and older and older, everything begins to get stiff. Becomes a lot less flexible. That's good. Inhale and exhale. Last one. Circle, big. All the way up. Let the bear swim. All the way down. Follow me, fam. Left hand in the front. Left hand in the back. They're alternating. Front, back. Front, back. That's it. Feel your fingers and wrists shaking as the energy goes from your shoulder, elbow, wrist, all the way out the fingertips. Let the energy go out. Just fling it out. Open the joints. That's it. Now your body turning from left side to right side is initiating the swinging of the arms. So the arms are not initiating the movement. The body is initiating the movement. Very important, family. The body initiates the swinging. So the arms are simply attached at the shoulders. But we're doing our best to use our body to turn the arm from left to right, from right to left. Yes. Looseness. Looseness. Here, stay on one side. Same side. Same side. Notice it. Arm staying in the front, one arm staying in the back. Right arm in the front, left arm in the back. No changing. Same arm, same position. No changing. No changing. Right. Now switch it up. Left arm in the front, right arm in the back. Use your body as much as you can. Train your body to move your arms. We're used to using our upper body to move our arms. It becomes habitual, but we want to use our whole body to move. And not isolate, but unite the whole body. Right. Forward. Forward, swing. Swing. These are loosening exercises. These should make you loose, so it should be no contraction of muscle. As little as possible. As little as possible. By doing these loosening exercises, we create more space, more freedom to move. More freedom to move in between the joints because the muscles relax. When they relax, they get out of the way and the joints are able to expand and move more and lubricate themselves more. Right. The synovial fluid. We have fluid in the joints. Synovial fluid is able to move and lubricate the joints more. Good. Here, tap. Tap. Hey, tap low, tap high. Tap low, tap high. Tap low, tap high. Opposite. Yes. High, low. High, low. High, low. Good. Arm swings. High and low. Let that high arm go as far across the top as it wants. Don't restrict it. Don't restrict it. Let that low arm wrap around the body. Let it wrap around the body. You were restricting it, huh? Okay. That's it. Now you know. Now you know. Now change. Across the top, across the bottom. High, low. High, low. High, low. High, low. Good. Let it go. Let it go all the way out. Boy, my arms feel really loose today. My arms are flapping in the wind today. I can feel them just flapping. As if they don't even belong to me. Add a little coordination, fam. Let me move this back so you can see my feet. Check my feet. Don't think. Just move. No robots. No robots. Looseness. Let your spine turn. Let your spine turn. Let your spine turn. Don't stop it. It'll thank you later. Couple more. Turn. Turn freely. Turn the spine. Turn the spine. Turn the spine. Turn the spine. Especially here. Turn. 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 Get a little more range of motion there. Right. Both arms. Both arms. As if you were at the swing set. A kid again. Been on a swing lately, fam? I hadn't been on one in a while. At the swing. Just swinging. Swinging high. As if you were going to take a jump out of that swing. A long jump out of the swing. Swing. If you had cold fingers before, your fingers should be relatively warm now. You should have some blood coming to the tips of your fingers now. If you stuck with the breath, and if you kept your mouth closed, you should have a strong breathing cycle right now. Let's find the 45. Let's find the 45. Nostril breathing, fam. Remember I said if you stick with the breath throughout this duration of the practice, your body's going to be on fire. So we'll do some cool-offs to cool off the organs. Because I'm sure that you're 100% body and breath connection right now. That's where it's at. The mindfulness, the mind controlling the breath. That's where it's at. That meditative flow, that meditative smooth, long, slow, deep, inaudible breathing, meaning that you can't hear your breath, but you can feel it. You can't hear it, but you can feel it. You can feel it inside of your body. Right. You can feel those lungs opening up fully. Okay, good. Slow down. Come back to center. Center yourself. Slow down, slow down, slow down. If you want to go ahead and get a sip of your tea, like me, go right ahead. Good time for it. Take a couple breaths. Inhale across the top. Inhale. Straight down the center. Same breath. We'll do 3. Same breath. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Hey, follow me through this exercise. Tai Chi movement. Upward and downward, but take it into long and shorthand, just turning. Working on the spine and the waist. the spine and the waist, just turning. Find your center axis. The center axis meaning the center of your head, the crown point, and then imagine that crown point descending, going downward through your body. Feel that vertical pole. It goes all the way down through your spine. Imagine that. Tailbone straight down. And then revolving as you turn your body around that center axis. Give it a go. Turn your body around that center axis. Now here's one more, even a little step further. You know we talk about the lower dantian, right? The point below our belly. We refer to that as being our center of gravity, our lowest point of gravity. So turn that point. Turn that, and then your body will turn from the turning of that. Does that make sense? Because the body is connected to that. So by turning that axis, this is like a wheel, they say, a captain on the ship turning the wheel. So as you turn this ball, it turns the body, it turns the torso, because the body is connected to that. Now by doing that, your vertebrae are able to turn. Right. So keep going left and right, family. So keep going. So imagine that my fist here was one vertebrae in your spine. And we just talked about it the other day. 33 vertebrae, right? Complete. Stacked on top of each other. Each one by one. So this is one vertebrae. This is two. In between the vertebrae, the bone, there's a disc. It's like a cushion, a pad in between, right? That cushion or pad, when it's very well lubricated from the natural cerebral spinal fluid in our body, they're able to do this to a certain degree. They're able to turn this way. They're also able to bend, right? Each section has its own range of motion, and each of us have our own range of motion. So these exercises are helping us to tune that up, right? To alleviate some of that stiffness, to encourage the cerebral spinal fluid to go up our spine, because it also goes into our brain. That's why it's called cerebral. Cerebral is dealing with the head. Spinal fluid, right? So it's a thin, how do you describe it? It's thin, but it's almost like a mucousy kind of texture, right? So you want to lubricate yourself with that. Come back to center, fam. So this is like lubricating those joints, because they don't get this full range of motion often. We don't turn like this enough. So here we are now. We're doing it with conscious awareness. Here you go. For some reason, I'm feeling teacups today, but with a twist. With a twist. We'll start off with the regular one first. Inside, behind. Stiff shoulders, I guess, huh? All right. Simple. In. Anybody that's suffering from tight shoulders, work on this one. Now also you want to work on maintaining integrity and having the palm flat. So a good way to maintain that integrity is to use some type of like a ball or a teacup. If you drop the cup, it breaks. It's not my fault. Maybe use some solo styrofoam cups, or just get you some rocks or something. Be careful, don't drop the rocks on your head. But to maintain integrity, we place an object in the center of our palm, but we don't want to grasp the object. We want to do our best to keep our palm open and allow it to just sit there. Now you may find yourself doing this, but teach yourself not to let go. Right. Are you holding on or letting go? Do your best to not hold on. Your body has to make the adjustment. So right here, one adjustment that I make is when I get here, I want to push my wrists. I want to push my wrist up towards the ceiling. That'll help you keep that ball. Imagine the wrists pushing up towards the ceiling and get those fingers away. They want to hold on naturally. They want to help. Mine as well. Mine is trying to grasp on and get in the way. But I don't want the fingers to help. I want this to be all my whole body helping itself without the fingers. So pull the fingers away. So pull the fingers away. Even my fingers, see that finger was up? It's trying to cheat. So I discipline myself and I pull it away. There we go. Oh, see it rolled, huh? But see, I push the wrist up and it stays. Fingers are still down. Get it? So take that discipline into your teacup practice. Here, go outward now. Working on shoulders, outward. Same thing, fingers down. The center of the palm, the lao gong, rested there. Rested right in that lao gong. And also you'll notice by having this object, it causes you to go slower and to focus and maintain that integrity. Because if you go fast, more than likely you're going to end up dropping the ball. Here, get a couple more. Use your whole body to make the adjustments and not just your arm. So see, my body is moving around as well. Right. So use your body as well. I should be going out now. Use your body as well. Good. Who want to follow me? Who's brave enough? Everybody's brave enough. All right. We'll do it together. I think we did it before. We had one going out. So we go out, around, across the top, and we're just alternating. So in, around, across the top. We've done this before. Now, out, around, across the top, in, around, across the top. Same arm. Out, around, across the top. Opposite arm. In, around, across the top. Same arm. Out, around, across the top. Good. Other side one more time. In, around, across the top. Out, around, across the top. Good. Put these away. Get your knees up, get your chi up. Get your chi up. Golden rooster. Shift. Step softly. Sink down. Straighten the spine. Crown point up. Chin in. Chest relaxed. Knee up. Bring it up high as you can. Relax the body. Soft. Sink. High as possible. Straight spine. Chin in. Chest lightly concave. Good. Change. I'm still here, fam. I don't know. I'm still here. Let's go. Let's finish it up. Shift. Golden rooster. We're still going. Golden rooster. I'm still going, fam. Y'all still hanging in there? Straight spine, straight crown. Very good. I want to teach y'all a kick. It's kind of advanced, but we did it before, and mostly Soul Group is here. So now, if this seems a little challenging, it is challenging. And as I say, from time to time, I like to raise the challenge. I like to raise it up just a little bit. So we're gonna go from here. Go ahead and get your cups again, just to give you an idea. First time, hold on to your teacups. So you know how we turn this one in, right? In. So as you turn this one in, I'll put this one down. As you turn this one in, right? I want you to allow your body to yield in. Same time. Yield in. Now watch my foot. In. Turn your foot. Turn your foot. My wire's in the way, but I'll follow it. Did you see that turn? In, turn your foot. Now this foot steps all the way around, watch. So my feet are pigeon-toed right now. My feet are like this. I'll do it again. Now this is helping us move on to something else. So why not teach it now? Shift over, turn in, turn this on the ball of the foot. Heel, turn that heel in, out this way as much as you can. Now shift. Parrot toe, right? Pigeon toe right here. Pigeon toe. And then look. I'll tell you why I'm teaching you this is because this is the way that we get into the lotus kick. See that? Turn. I'm working with my wire at the same time. I was going to use my Bluetooth today for this same reason, but strangely enough, my Bluetooth earpiece was picking up somebody else's signal. So in, turn, step around. I'll show you where I'm leading at. So the reason I told you to hold this so you can learn to create the space. Right? But minus the ball now, because now you've seen the space, right? So as you turn, this is where we wind up. We wind the body up, and then we do this. Right. So it's this, turn, creates a spiral, and then that spiral that we created, it comes back out into a kick. I'm trying to move my wire. This. So spiral is pretty fun too. Coming right out of that turn and then pretty cool, huh? I'm dancing with the wire at the same time. Give it a go. Anybody doing it? I know some people are lost. Yeah, we lost power over here also, fam, but we're back. So this is how we get into our lotus kick. A little advanced, but why not learn it? Turn. Come around. You kick. Fun, huh? Yeah, we're going to get out of here, family. We'll bow out. That was pretty fun. So in, around. This wire doesn't like this movement. So the spin creates that centrifugal force, if you would. Let me take this off. All right, so watch me do it without the wire. You all can follow me. This is what we call the lotus kick. So we've been doing these roosters and doing these straight kicks. All right. Yeah, you'll get to the full circle. So it starts with maybe a half circle in the beginning, here. But later you'll learn, your body will adapt, and you can take this all the way around. See, Pam, because I'm spinning on this foot that I turn out, this one, when I do this, just swing this other leg all the way around. Trust yourself. See? Swing this leg all the way around. See, it comes right back to parallel stance. We could train just that all the way around. All the way around. Right side's good enough for today. So you see how to turn that foot all the way around, Pam? Gary, you got it? To turn? Right, so once you do that turn, it takes you all the way around. It comes right back. That creates the power. Show the kick one more time, please. I just did it. I'll do it slow. Turn. That creates the power for the kick. Here's the kick, Sister Megan. Knee up. Knee up. Just takes practice. So the method, the turn helps build up the power for the kick. This spinning helps build up the momentum for the kick to wind up. So that's the spiraling for the kick to bring out the power. And then you can slap your thigh, that's a good place. So if Sister Pam says she's turning, she's coming around, she's not kicking with the foot, but she's slapping her thigh, which is good. Very good. Let's bow out, fam. Let's bow out. Let's let the body calm down just a bit. Exhale out. Inhale. This is the offering of self to the universal self. Earth energy, sky energy combined, electric and magnetic, magnetic and electric. combine into one. We have it in our fists. We cover it with the shield. We inhale up. We bring that energy into our heart. So we open our heart to receive that energy. And we see it as being received as a gift, as an offering from the universe. We didn't take it. We received it as a gift, an offering from the universe. Inhale up. The heart. The heart chakra is the bridge between the lower and the upper dantian. So by opening the heart, that gives us access to go above. But to go above, we must first go below. Because all upward action is preceded by downward action. We getting somewhere, family. We starting to pick this stuff up. It's starting to become second nature. It only take practice. It only takes practice. Right practice. Let's get that right. I love you, soul group. Let me in heart to heart. I want to ask you one question after that, but I want to focus on this deep breath. As we connect through a web of energy that's interlaced all throughout the entire galaxy. Yeah, we connect to that. That's the universal chi. That's the web of life that's found in all of us. That's the commonality. That's the non-duality. No separation. Thank you for that. That was super powerful. Now, let me ask you a question. Did anybody get an interruption in their internet? Other than losing my stream? I know the stream froze for a while, but did anybody get an interruption? Anybody get an interruption? I got an interruption. And then it asked me for some feedback. Was I ready to proceed? And I hit OK, and then it just picked right back up. Pretty weird. For some reason, it seems like there's been a lot of internet disruptions going on. I won't say Facebook. I think it's just interruption in the internet. And I'm just checking out to see if that's just here locally or anybody else having trouble with that. I'm just wondering. Is it time for me to change my internet service provider? I don't know. I'm just really wondering. Is it time to change? Are they working on something? I don't know. Just to broadcast, my internet was fine. Oh, your internet was fine. Yeah, I don't know. It's really weird, man. I don't know. I've used multiple devices. Same thing. Yeah, we're getting a lot of rain here. It's been raining all night. All night long. But wonderful rain indeed. Hey, soul group. I got to get out. I got a class to go teach. Thankfully, we have a pavilion at the park. I can teach under that pavilion. I'll see you all later. I got 11 o'clock class. I love you all, soul group. Chat soon. Peace. Talk to you soon. See you at the next session at 1 o'clock, 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Standing meditation. And then, of course, we got our Tai Chi flow at 2. Take care. See you soon.